Since you took your love away, since you took your love away, I go out every night and sleep all day. Since you took your love away, since you took your love. Since you've been gone, I can do whatever I want. I can see wherever I choose. Nothing can take away these blues. Nothing can take away these It's been so lonely without you here, like a bird without a song. Nothing can stop these lonely tears from falling. Tell me, baby, where did I go? Where did I go wrong? Went to the doctor. Guess what he told me. Guess what he told me. He said, girl, you better run off. No matter what you do. But he's a fool. Nothing compares to you.
One quick question, what inspires you?
I'm an eclectic guy. I can get inspiration anywhere. I'm going to be cutting hair tonight with a knife and a fork, not all in one session. Next year's coming the spoon. But if you look at it, Salvador Dali is one of my favorite artists. He said that his little mustache was like an antenna, that he could see things other people don't see. So I'm just always on the hunt for different inspirations. This year I'm using Walt Disney. Last year I used Colonel Saunders, Starbucks and soccer. So it's just amazing how you can interpret through a hairdresser's eyes into magical things that inspire hairdressers. And you know, when you interview people coming out today, I think the number one word you'll hear is, I'm inspired.
I gotta ask you, man, what inspires you?
What inspires me is, I don't know, every time I step on stage, that inspires me as well. So every time I step on stage, if I have to do something new every time, then I have to think about that. So the whole about stage thing is very, very inspiring to me. And of course people too, like every time we do something nice or good, then if they get excited, that it inspires me as well. So that kind of thing.
I think it's amazing that you guys put together the What Inspires You tour, because people need inspiration in our industry, and we're always looking to somebody to, kind of who we can go to, a role model. And I think you must feel so great that you can have people come and watch what you guys are doing and inspire them, right?
Well, I think the greatest thing is we do trade shows all over the year and all over the world, and the fact is sometimes we're not even talking to our customers. So what we wanted to do is, Robert's child, Reed, is my godson, and he goes, Daddy, you need to take the shows to the people. And I'm like, well, you're 11 years old. Who's going to be the next, salon industry leader, maybe? But what I love is that's what the What Inspires You tour is about. Taking it to the people, kind of getting them all under one roof community, a little business, a little art, a little inspiration. It's a way to deal with your guests directly. And I think that's what's been Paul Mitchell's goal, is to help reignite an industry that for so long's kind of a little stagnant, bringing in the youth a little bit more and getting them really, really wired for what's in store.
Carl, what inspires you, man?
What inspires us? Well, first of all, we're grateful to be here. Mitchell, the company, they're great to work with. And really what inspires us, especially about this brand, is the culture. You have a lot of companies that they have great products and they got great education, but the great thing about Mitchell, the people behind it. And that you're going to see today. We're going to have 1,000 people here today, and you're going to see all the energy, all the great things that come from Vegas is all going to be brought here. We're going to bring it local, and then we're going to rock the place. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Inspires you?
What inspires me is the love of the industry, the way everything works with Paul Mitchell. We really reach out to our stylists to make them better and help them in any way that we possibly can. The What Inspires You tour is just that. It inspires everyone to really bring out the best in themselves. We have the finest in the beauty industry coming here today to learn from and to learn with.
Inspires you?
Wow. Everyone inspires me. Every day there's something new that just crosses my path that inspires me. I feel that every day I could learn something new from someone, and that's what truly inspires me.
First of all, what inspires you, bro?
Pretty much life. I mean, I'm inspired by my team. I have a fantastic group of artists. I work for an amazing company, Paul Mitchell. I've learned from the best, Robert Cromeans, Angus Mitchell. I mean, you name it, guys. I've learned from the top notches in our company, and basically I'm smart enough to follow and to make my salon work for me. So I'm pretty much inspired by just all the hairdressers I get to hang out with, people like you as well. But, life.
My first question to you, and I want to get this right out of the way, is what inspires you?
Working here this weekend, the work that you see coming from the stage, when I'm around it, when I'm creating it, when I'm a part of it, it really lifts the inner hairdresser in me, and I get really excited to create this type of show work. Going into the salon every day, that's just as exciting. That inspires me. I don't take the salon for granted. Client is on my book to have their hair done. I am inspired. So I love what I'm doing, and it's 36 years now, and I can only imagine another 36 to go.
We're heading off the What Inspires You tour here in Jersey, and I'm just going to get into it. I'm sure you'll ask me the question, but what inspires me is things like the Salon Guy, getting out there and really bringing hairdressers together. I don't think we team up enough and really come out and have fun and be creative, because that's why I got into this industry, was to have fun and to be creative. Of course, money is wonderful, but at the end of the day, I want to make sure that I can put my head on the pillow and say that I had fun.
What really inspires you?
Well, I would say, coming to things like this and really getting involved, just jumping in, helping out with people. There's nothing more inspiring than being around a bunch of people that do the same thing as you do every day. So just hanging out with them and learning and making connections, things like that, that's inspiring. Being in the salon is great, and it's definitely cool to work with the same people all the time. But when you step out of your box and your comfort zone and you surround yourself with all these different people, it's really an inspiring thing.
Inspires you?
Other hairdressers, just hearing everyone's story, watching them work, being around them. I love everybody, and I get inspiration just being with them and seeing them and feeding off of everybody's energy.
Well, guys, my very first hair show, I was in beauty school, and I never knew anything about the industry, and ironically, the decision I made in beauty school paid off incredibly. These are all the people, you know, Tom and his beautiful son, every one of these guys. This young lady is responsible for the show. This is Brittany. She's a learning leader in one of our schools, and she also did all the makeup for every model. I've never seen Come on out here, don't even give me that I'm shy crap. This is Jesse, he works with America's Dance Crew. The two teams that won in the last 2 seasons, he coaches. He's worked with Madonna, he's worked with Pink. This is Jesse, he's our choreographer, give it up for him. Big shout out, Mr. Stephen Wortham, the professor, he's my Uncle Stevie. He made this show happen, thank you, Stephen. Mr. Jamie Gallagher, who's our producer. Jamie, we love you, you did great. You still have a job, you lucky brother. Put the music up, we'll meet you outside, we'll take some pictures. Come on, guys. Thank you, New Jersey.
I'm here with Andre, Executive Vice President of Emiliani Enterprises. Andre, how you doing?
Good, I'm doing great. It was just a tremendous show, very motivating, inspirational, and Paul Mitchell really brings out all of their team. And we had 1,200 people here. It was packed house. It was fantastic.
I'm here with Tom Harris Jr. How you doing, man?
Doing good. How are you?
I'm great, thanks. So I just heard that you just graduated Parisian Beauty Academy. How's it make you feel, man?
It's actually it's a great experience getting out of there and getting into the real salon world, working full time. It's just been a great experience, and Parisian was amazing, but now it feels good to actually be out there doing my thing in the real world as opposed to in school.
Well, Robert, an amazing show, man. You guys did great up there. How do you feel?
I feel like a sports guy right now. What do you think of the game? Well, Bob, let me tell you, in the third inning, I thought we were in trouble. But then, well, I just feel the audience, it's with their permission. They were pretty gracious. I didn't know what the reaction was till I come out here. And I felt like Justin Bieber or the Jonas Brothers. These people ripped me apart. But somebody said, do you mind taking pictures? I said, I remember as a kid dying to get a picture. I just think it's a big part of what they take home with them. And I know people in this audience will put these pictures up on their stations. It becomes a conversation piece. So I think it's vital for that experience you take home with you.